let's make sure everything's all good and hunky-dory here, shall we? So, mic audio I think is good. Game audio I think is good. Let's bring up the YouTube preview here, make sure that's all good and up and running too. It's always so spicy seeing what people are opening here these days. Got that, got that, got that. Get rid of that pop-up. And there we go. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Monday. Happy day one of the Greater Gifting event. Hope y'all are doing well here today. Point here of the stream is it's going to be the 5-star feature Daredevil Hell's Kitchen arena grind going for 1 to 5%. But that is not the biggest, newest, spiciest, exciting thing going on today. It is the gifting event. Today is day one of the gifting event. Wait for the game to come back. There we go. And there is loot aplenty. There is loot aplenty. Just move ahead. Come on, game. Come on, game. Come back. There we go. Loot aplenty. So I am going to be uploading a video tomorrow, opening up 10 or 11, I suppose, of the Greater Gifting Crystals. Most of those are from Milestones. When I'm getting some interesting loots for all of you guys on your end. Hope that you've gotten some fun loot as well. But it's going on for the next 13 odd some days, so we got plenty of time going for some of that spicy stuff. From the top, though, I want to say big howdy to Brian stopping in saying, "What's up? Took me a billion years to get on stream." Well, I am glad that you've got the patience of a saint to sit through a billion years worth of delays. Kingslayer also stopping in. What's good, buddy? Saying, "Hey, Rob." Well, hey, Kingslayer. How was your weekend? And Andy McPandy with what is sure to be an interesting cipher with the proper codec to fully translate the Rosetta Stone, as well as a couple extra interesting odds and ends as well. What's good, Andy? What's good, everybody? Hope today is going well. And yeah, let's get straight away into the festivities. Tonight's question is regarding those Greater Gifting Crystals and your opinions about them. Do you think that those GGCs, based on now the drop rates and the contents of them, do you think that they're worthwhile or not so much? Get out of here, Dormy. Beautiful. Beautiful. You were meant to say, Andy says, blah, 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 blah. Something along those lines. That's my guess. GGCs are treasure for me. There you go. What are you going for in GGCs, if you don't mind my asking? Because there's a little bit of everything. There's everything for like the newer players, like the 4-star Nexuses and Tier 4 basics. There's stuff for endgame players with 6-star Nexuses and Tier 5 basics, not like there. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. But that's kind of what I'm going for. My 2 cents for the GGCs is that they're fun. They're fun. If that's something that you're interested in, I think they're a lot of fun. I'm hoping to go for, honestly, my goal is to finally get a 4-star Thanos. He's been my white whale. I don't care about a 5-star or 6-star version. I want a freaking 4-star, just so. Well, I can play around with the synergies for one, but also, just to get rid of this thing right here, this ghost, the specter. Just for fun. Hey, Pep stopping in saying, "Hey, yo, glad I caught a stream." Well, stopping by to send you some luck, cheers, and positive vibes. Pep, thank you very much for those positive vibes. Much appreciated. Glad to catch you on stream here too. I wanted to say a big thank you, first and foremost, for being such a big staple of the community all these years. It's really good having you in the stream here. I hope your Monday is finding you well. Wish you the best of luck too for your openings here coming up, whether it's GGCs, featured 6 stars, or, you know, get some of that spicy premium hero luck too. Good to have you, bud. And he says, and honestly, anything that's not 2.2 alpha or tier 4 basics. I pulled a 5-star Nexus already, which was nice. Very nice. Good on you, dude. Falcon popping in. What up, Rob? Happy gifting event day. Be back soon, but here's a like in the meantime. Well, thanks. Thanks, Falcon. Appreciate that like. And I looking forward to seeing you in a bit, too. Milk popping in. Hey, just stopping by today. Got a 5-star Dragon Man. You got one of my favorite champions of 2020, so big congrats to you. I love me some Dragon Man action. And he's one of those champions who I honestly was ready to just jump on the hate train, because it's a dumb concept in the first place, right? He's a dragon. No, he's a man. No, he's a robot. But then I actually played the dude, and he's just insanely fun. He is just insanely fun. So big congrats to you, Milk, on that 5-star Dragon Man. If you can get him awakened, he is definitely worth a Mystic Awakening Stone. He is definitely worth a rank 5, and he is definitely worth a bunch of signature stones on him as well. So that is a fantastic pull. Man, freaking tastic pull. After this round, I have one gifting crystal to open up. So let's go do that real quick. I haven't opened up any of the regular gifting crystals, so I'm kind of interested to see what wind up getting out of there. First off, though, cheers, everybody. All right, so let's go check that out, shall we? Let's go check that out. This gifting crystal brought to you today by my buddy BabySham33. Cheermoy, if you're catching this after the fact, or if you're lurking in stream right now, thank you very much for that gifting crystal. Go ahead and send you one back too. Awesome, bud. And let's go see what the fuss is all about over here, shall we? It is... There's going to be so many interesting things to open up at the crystal cleanup at the end of the month. Where is it? Did I miss it? I think I missed it. Where is it hiding? I'm hoping for a tier 1 alpha. I have no idea if tier 1 alpha is part of it, but I'm hoping... There we go. But I'm hoping that there's a tier 1 alpha in here, so you actually can see the reel. I don't get it. You see a reel out of the regular gifting crystals, but not the greater gifting crystals. Alright, so gifting crystal from Shirmoy is a 3-star Mutant Awakening Stone. Well, thanks, Shirmoy. Much appreciated. And there we go, guys. And he says, 6-star Nexus. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? I would like that. I would most certainly like that. It's like the drop rates for that are insanely low, but you know, if I wind up getting a couple more out of Milestones, then yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. For you guys out there, if you've opened some up already, what did you wind up getting? Boink. Go in there. I thought that was going to take care of Massacre. I thought that was going to do it. Also, while I think of it, if you guys haven't checked out a Legacy's Greater Gifting opening a little bit earlier, you definitely should. You definitely should. Because I want to give a big kudos and congrats to Legacy for the opening. I'm not going to spoil how any of that went, but Legacy was a very happy camper, so big kudos to him. Do encourage you guys to check out that video as well after the stream, because it's awesome. It's always fun seeing people get cool stuff, right? Always cool seeing people get cool stuff. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop punching me. No touchy. Text that, text that. Special, special, special. Saw a level 15 on global with a 6-star Thanos and Juggernaut. Yep. Yep. Gifting Crystal is always the time when like noob accounts wind up getting massive, massive loot, right? And that's part of it. You know, that's all part of the fun. That's all part of the draw. You know, you could take like a baby account and wind up getting exactly that. 6-star Thanos, the lowest drop rate out of everything. And, you know, take that to the bank. So, kudos to whoever that was. That is an extremely fortunate pull. Good on them. You know, good on them. Alright, so what I'm doing here is doing the tried and true bit. I'm building up a infinite streak here with 4 stars, just because it's still fun and silly and it works out doing it that way. I may wind up doing a revised edition for 2021. That's weird to say, but a revised edition for 2021 with like a 5-star update. But it still is nice to see that, you know, 6 years into the game, all you need is a squad of 4 stars to be able to get and maintain that infinite streak in the 5-star arena. So that's always a big plus. Andy asking a very good question, actually. Andy says, why aren't you running Liquid Courage? Twofold. First of all, I've got the points that I don't have any points left for it. The points that I would have needed for it, I allocated to Resonate instead. And what Resonate does is that it gives you a 10% chance to inflict the opponent with a weakness debuff, which is an extremely useful debuff. Especially since they fixed willpower, it's very useful getting a weakness debuff on your opponent, just period as is. I play a lot of Void, so having that extra debuff on an opponent means that Void deals extra damage. Plus, I used to run an AQ path where you can't deal any damage unless the opponent is inflicted with the weakness debuff. So it's a very useful debuff, especially if you mess up and get clipped, then they're inflicted with weakness, so you aren't going to be taking as much damage. Very useful. But even just assuming that I had the points, right, I still wouldn't want to put it in Liquid Courage for basic arena grinding, just because it's a bit of overkill, and it's such a negative effect on every other aspect of the game. Like, the champs that are run for AQ offense and AW offense are not Liquid Courage friendly, and I would wind up taking way more damage than I could possibly heal with willpower, or more damage than is sustainable, you know. So I've taken a bit of damage here with Double Edge turned on, but it's 1 debuff. I also have willpower maxed out, so I'm not taking as much damage as I could be otherwise, and it falls off over time. So, you know, it's not like Liquid Courage that's up forever. It falls off after a while. So that's a very too long didn't read answer, but that's basically why. Now, granted, if I was doing a Legends run or I was planning on putting up like 80 million points for a featured arena, yes, I would turn Liquid Courage back on. The added damage boost would be worth it. Would be worth it. Do that. Jacob popping in saying, "What's up, Rob? What's good, Jacob? How's it going? Happy Monday and happy gifting day, part 1. Hope you're doing well here. I hope the week is starting off on a good foot for you, as we are currently 4 days shy of the Christmas holiday. So it's going to be a crazy week, guys. It is very unreal that it is already Christmas week. But I mean, that's kind of how it is, though, too. I mean, Hanukkah is already, wow, it was already starting up last week, and it's just blitzing through to the end of the year. So we are in the thick of it now, everybody. Part of the strategy is getting punched in the face with Gamora a couple of times, you know, for good measure. Get her cocky. And I don't think that this was actually a good idea, pitting Wolverine up against Killmonger. We get Christmas in 3 days here in Australia. Well, yeah, but you guys are in the future, so it's like future Christmas. All us guys dwelling here in the past just have to, like, Christmas past to look forward to. We're all visited by Marley's ghost. That's how it works out. Scientifically proven. Also, guys, I have a confession to make. I am extremely tempted to open up a featured 6-star crystal later, because I wound up saving up enough shards for the Black House market to get that 13,000 one. And now I've got it, and it's sitting in my inventory, and it is going to be burning a hole in my pocket. It is 100% going to be burning a hole in my pocket. So the idea was that I was going to be saving up a bunch of the featured 6-star crystals, do another big featured 6-star opening here in another like month and a half, couple months. Hopefully I have several of them saved up by then. But son of a gun, I look at my feed and people are pulling Dragon Men, Apocalypses all over the place, and it's like, dang it, I want one. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Falcon says, how's things, Rob? 2 sleeps and a couple of naps till Christmas. Yeah, a couple of sleeps if you're lucky. Or if you're a glutton for punishment like me, it's just a couple of naps. Andy says, what do you need from the feature? Do you have an Awakened Space Ghost already? A lot of stuff. I would love to pull an Apocalypse. I would love to pull a Dragon Man. Those would both be brand new champions. I would love to wake up Falcon. I'd love to wake up Vision. I'd love to wake up Ronan. Would very much like to pull Daredevil Netflix. Like to wake up Mr. Fantastic. Wake up Cull. Wake up Longshot. There's so much good stuff in there still, bud. There's so much good stuff. And the stuff that like would be a double dupe for me is Space Ghost, Ghost, Wasp, and Elsa Bloodstone. So those are all amazing misses as well. I would be very happy getting 20 more SIGs on them. Not as happy as I'd be pulling a brand new champion, but still, it'd be a really good miss. But we'll see. We'll see how the rest of the stream goes. Boink. Cheers, all. That's one of the things, though, too, is I was not expecting to like Falcon. I haven't played Falcon really since his buff. I was not expecting to like him, but I kind of do. I kind of do. So to get his awakened ability to increase the duration of his lock-on, I think would be very useful. Alright, so what we got next? We got 6 wins in the bag. Let's throw up Gwen. Let's throw up Nightcrawler. Let's throw up King Groot. Why not? I like how simple Falcon's buff is. He feels easy and effective to use. Isn't that such a breath of fresh air? With so many champions in 2020 being like, alright, well this is chapter 1 of their kit. This is chapter 2 of their kit. This is addendum A of the kit. This is subsection B of the kit. And all that is in volume 1. There's a whole second volume to go on top of that. Falcon's just like, you punch him, you dash back, you lock on, you punch him again, and there you go. It's so delightfully simple. Falcon says, have you opened any GGCs yet, Rob? Yes, I have opened up 11. 5 of those were ones that I sent off. The other 6 were from Milestones, which was really nice. I got the video of that coming out tomorrow. I was out and about today, so I didn't get a chance to post that today, but I'm posting that tomorrow. Probably going to be opening up a few more over the next few days, just for fun, just for kicks. If anybody wants to trade one currently, while I'm streaming right now, I will send you one if you send me one. We got 700 units to play with. I'll trade one. And lag. Love it. Love it. Also, FYI, if anybody had been hoarding arena shards to avoid the unit nerf for the gold boost, it does appear that the unit drop rates are dropping normally now, so that's nice. I'll take that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Why not? Why not? Let's do that. Oh, man. It's going to be a busy week, though, too. So, shameless plug, everybody. Shameless plug. If you haven't already, I do invite you to ring that notification bell here on the page. Stay on top of videos as they drop, because, knock on wood, it is going to be a very busy week for video drops. I've got that greater gifting crystal opening. I've got the whole gold boost event opening. I've got Spider-Ham rank up gameplay. I've got Cosmic Ghost Rider rank up gameplay. I've got a couple end of year in recap video openings. So a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. It just all has to find its way through the editing bay. That's the thing. So that's why I said knock on wood. There's a lot of stuff shot. It just needs to get edited. And then, more importantly, gotta make thumbnails. Which is my favorite part, personally. I love making freaking thumbnails for YouTube. It's such a delightfully complex, I was gonna say not a pastime, but project. It's so much fun. Awesome, Falcon. Well, I would be delighted to trade a GGC with you as well, bud. Again, my goal out of the GGC is that I want a 4-star Thanos. Everything else would be wonderful. Everything else would be wonderful, but that is my white whale right there. That is what I'm going for. So we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed. That dude has eluded me for the last 5 years. So, 6th year is the charm, right? 6th year is the charm. That's how the expression goes, isn't it? Alright, so let's check it out. Let us check it out. Someone hit me for help and was that what that notification was? I think that's what then. Yeah, okay. Let's try this one out. So here's the thing, guys. This is another video that I'm working on. Is that the current mutant buff in AQ here is busted, like horribly busted. So just because I'm a mutant right now doesn't mean I'm really getting any benefit from the mutant buff that's on right now. Come on. Thank you. But we'll see. Slag popping in. How's it going, bud? Happy Monday. Good to see you. Asking, I'm just tuning in. Who is your white whale? 4-star Thanos is my white whale. I've missed out on that dude every year for the past 5, 6 crystal gifting openings, whatever they're called. That's the one. So I'm hoping this year that I get the 4-star version. Alright, so this is not going to be a KO. It should not be a KO. I'm hoping it does a little chunk of damage, at least half of his remaining health, but... Alright, so a little over half. That's nice. But I gotta be careful now because... now he's unblockable. Of course he does that. Of course he does that. Friggin' Venom. We've had this same bit where you can't dex more than 10 times for 3 weeks straight now. It's such crock. I hate it. Anyway. 4-star Thanos is just as rare as a 6-star Nexus. I'd rather take the 6-star Nexus, though. That's fair. That's fair. That is a very fair observation. I wouldn't mind the 6-star Nexus either, you know. Wouldn't mind the 6-star Nexus. But to me, at this point, it's more of just being able to say that I got one. More so than anything, I think. Okay. What's up, everybody? Neat. Alright, cool. So anyway. IGN, it's just straight up Weta? Weta? This is you, right? Falcon? I'm gonna guess so. The legendary Half popping in. How's it going, bud? Happy Monday, Half. Hope you're doing well. Asking, when is the next serial stream? The next serial stream is Sunday. Let me look at it, though. Let me look at it. Should be Sunday, yeah, the 27th. That is after Christmas, so should be good to go there. Should be good to go there. So yeah, that is going to be 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Do cordially invite you guys to all tune in, hang out for a spell. We are just going to be chowing down on some cereal, some snacks, some goodies, punching dudes in the face, and getting some points. So yeah, check it out, everybody. Boink. Eric popping in. How's it going, Eric? Good to see you. Opened 11 GGCs, got 10,000 6-star shards. Very nice. 25,000 5-star shards and a 5-star Nexus. That's solid. That is very solid. Big pull from Greater Gifting. That's the one. So far it's been 5-star shards. I'm around 12,000 shards away from my first 565. Nice. That will be a solid rank up. Most solid rank up. Eric says, why are you friending people? I'm just in a holiday mood, I suppose. And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I'm sitting on 400 units right now. 400 units. I am not going to be able to match people for grading gifting crystals. That's the catch. That's the catch. I was in the market for one. I can do one right now. Maybe some after Christmas, but for the most part, I'm not going to be able to match. Fried Nug is popping in, saying, hey Rob, just saw you accept the friend request. Awesome. By the way, my dad is feeling better. I am very glad to hear that. I am very glad to hear that. GGC trash or treasure? I say they are a treasure. They got me 14% for 5-star shards. Every 6 GGCs, we can get like 5,000 6-star shards approximately. Yeah, that's really solid, right? That is really solid. So, thank you, Falcon. Thank you very much. And let's send one back. Awesome. There's that. Let's go check that out then. Is that you right there, Eric? And then Andy here, I'm assuming this is Andy in chat, yeah? That is the regular gifting. That's what we get. Let's see what we get. Where is it? There we go. Greater gifting. There's that Thanos that I am hunting for. Come on, 4-star Thanos. What do you guys think it's going to be? Let me know down in the comment section. Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think this is going to be? I am very curious. And there we go. Gifting event rewards are pretty awesome too. Milestones, I mean. They're nice. They're nice. It's a nice plus. That's a nice plus. May the RNG be with you. Yes. And let's give that a tap. It's going to be ISO. I'm going to guess it's 50,000 gold, and I'm going to say a full tier 4 basic. That's my guess. And it is tier 5 ISO. 50,000? 50,000, spot on. And a half of a tier 2A. I will take that. I need as much of that as I can get. That is a very scarce material. And there we go. And there we go. And then you guys are up. Did that not go? Ah, crap. See, this is why I'm not a fan of the friends cap here. Because I don't like deleting people. Bye-bye, dude. So I am maxed out on friends. Silly friend request nonsense. Like, why do they cap you out for amount of friends? That's such a buzzkill. So that's 1,000 6-star shards, so that is very nice. I will take that. Rank rewards, that's a joke. I'll gladly take that 10,000. Just shy of the next gifting crystal, though. There we go. Yeah, you guys are all solid on that tier 2 alpha. Good job. Hey Rob, mind if you send a sweet GGC to my account, Legendary Half? You're my friend, and I will send some back at you. I will consider that later on. I will consider that later on. Don't really have the unit capital to send out a whole lot of gifting crystals currently, but I will consider that later on. Got Mystic plus 5-star 6 stones. I'll use them. Yeah, I can't be mad at the Mystics or at any of the 5-star SIGs. The nice thing about those is that it's plus 5. So I think for the most part, most people don't have the plus 5s anywhere close to max. I know I certainly have them nowhere near close to max. So I will take those all day, every day. And he says, how come you have so many no-named friends? It's a number of people that have just fallen off and have stopped playing the game. A couple of them I want to keep just for memory's sake, just because I know who that account is tied to. You know, friends from year 1, year 2, stuff like that. It's more of like a sentimental bit. Unfriend me if you need to make space. No, Falcon, no. But we're friends for reals, for realsies. Punch. Rob is the friendliest man in the battle realm. Aww. He's so friendly, he's maxed out on friends. The game won't let him have any more friends. You can't have that many friends, but I like people. On Christmas, if I get a chance, I'll gift you GGC for being such... Aw, thanks, Eric. I appreciate it, bud. You don't have to, but thank you. All the same, if you do. I appreciate it, bud. Rob and Enzo are the kindest people. Oh, thanks, Nuggets. You guys are awfully kind, most kind. I've had the pleasure of meeting Enzo, or at least chatting with Enzo over his stream, and yeah, dude sounds like a really solid stand-up guy. So big shout out to Enzo. We are now forever friends. The pact has been sealed. I'm not afraid of any power sting. Bring it on, Yellow Jacket. So I gotta remember here about Night Thrasher is that he's Incinerate immune. I'm so unused to fighting Night Thrashers that I'm just like, yeah, I'll just spam special 1, but nope, that would not go well for me. Received a 6-star ISO for the first time, then again, I only have 1 6-star. See, it's nice that they've got that tier 6 ISO showing up. It's a big plus. It's a big plus if you're doing some bigger rank ups, for sure. Well, cheers, Eric. Much appreciated, bud. Much appreciated. Yeah, let's do this. Time Twin popping up saying so. They updated the calendar a bit, and I do mean a bit. Oh, kabam. If you can have tiered calendars, then why wasn't this tiered as well? See, now you're asking the real questions. I don't mind the epic shards. I don't mind the epic shards at all. Epic shards are kind of nice. Because you got a chance at exclusive 2-stars if you go the 2-star route. Get some of those 2020 2-star champions if you're a collector. Or you've got a chance at 2020 6-star champions with an insanely high, for this game, drop rate. It's probably arguably the best crystal of the year. Speaking of which, Half says, me. Me. Did you guys ever play Conker's Bad Fur Day? It's an old N64 game that got ported over to OG Xbox. But if you play it, you really should play it on the N64 or N64 emulator, as opposed to the Xbox version. There was an opera singing boss that you had to fight, and that was his opening salvo. I think most of the streamers deserve some free gifts for the entertainment they've provided through the year. Well, that's very kind of you. A very kind thought. Speaking of which, L2 revive or energy refill, Rob? Oh, well, Falcon. Thank you, Falcon. Either which way. Energy revives are always... energy refills are always... much appreciated. You don't have to. Please don't. But thank you all the same. I got a 6-star Rhino from the 10k 6-star shards, which kind of bummed me out, but it's a free 6-star. It is a free 6-star. It is a free 6-star. But, I mean, like, kudos on that, right? Kudos on that. It's extra arena points, and now you're going to have the champ forever for those arena points. So that's something. That is most certainly something. Cheers, all. All right, last 4-star round. Last 4-star round. Let's do Quake, let's do Archangel, let's do Vision. And then once we get to win streak 20, who wants to open up or see a 5-star Awakening opening? Because I kind of do. Just finished the shower, just taking shifts. Hey, yeah, there you go. Passing each other in the down the hall in the locker room. The MCOC locker room. Good lord, could you imagine like how a locker room would operate nowadays? Like this year? That's gonna be so weird. So different getting back to like real life again, going to the gym. Like that. Stop it. Stop it. How did I get paired up against a maxed out Hyperion with my 4-star Quake? That has to be illegal. What's the line from Attack of the Clones? That's illegal. Stop her. Do something. Hit me. No. Alright, well. If you're gonna give me the instant W, then sure, I'll go for it. Oh, wow. Not only did that happen, but I also got Cav. So today's been the best. Yes, Eric. Yes, it has. Big congrats on all those awesome things, bud. Do you know if there's a limitation to the gifting badge on who gets them? My friend started streaming, or started last year and only plays occasionally. But they didn't get a gifting badge, but they had one last year. Last year they gave it to literally everybody. This year I think you have to meet certain criteria, like be level 15, be a certain level of progression, I think, too. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to weed out some of the accounts that people create for nefarious purposes. And this is this year's solution to that. So for most everybody who, you know, who's been playing the game religiously for a minute, most of those people should be okay. I'm sure there's probably going to be some outliers, but that's why. People's Champ stopping in, saying, finally, the champ has come back to Rob vonShoe's stream. What's good, PC? Happy Monday, friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope the weekend has found you well. Happy Gifting Day, Part 1. What is new? What is the latest and greatest? All those good things. Done. It's only small, but it's something. Thank you for the company through 2020 lockdown. Here's to your growth and success in 2021. Falcon, thank you very much, bud. Thank you very, very much. You are most generous and most kind. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. And cheers and kudos to all you guys, too, for hanging out here, helping the channel build up and grow here through 2020. It has been a fantastic ride here this year so far. I am very excited to keep the show going and keep building off of everything well through next year, too. So cheers, kudos to all you guys, and I'm really looking forward to rolling in the new year, too. I had to use 3 team revives and 1 40% revive to defeat that 616 Sentinel. Yeah, dude's a tank. Dude's a tank. But I'm glad you got there. Hashtag Rob Squad. Yeah, if you guys want to set something up between yourselves, swapping GGCs, yeah, go for it. Go for it, guys. Boink. Reaper popping in. What up, Shoe? Well, what up, Reaper? How's it going, bud? Happy Gifting Day Part 1. Wish you all the best luck pulling some of the spicy stuff out of those crystals. There is some spicy stuff to be had. So I gotta go. It's been fun being here. See ya, bro. And get ready for that free GGC for Christmas. I expect nothing, but thank you, Eric. Thank you all the same. Thank you all the same. Take care and look forward to catching you later, bud. And Billy popping in. Hey, Rob. Hey, Billy. Good to see you. Good to see you. How's everything in your world going here this fine day, huh? Boink. You know, man, Falcon certainly has earned a place being mod. Certainly has earned a place being mod. If Falcon wants modship, then, yeah, go ahead and ask, bud. 25 or 53. They are level 25, so I guess it's 35. Oh, well. So sad. Yeah, but, I mean, just if you get up to level 35 over the events, I think you should be fine. I think you should be fine. Text that, punch that. Boink. Man, I hate Goblin. Got a decent 200 or so subs from the past month. Yeah, Andy. Heck yeah. It was that featured 6-star opening. That was a huge, wonderful boost to the channel. Huge boost to the channel. And really, that's one of the big reasons why I'm trying to hold off on opening that 6-star feature that's sitting in the crystal tab right now. Will you be streaming for next hour? I should send you some gifts, but my phone's on low battery. Yeah, half. I'm going to be here for easily the next hour. Yeah, probably like hour and a half. Hour and a half, give or take. But yeah, bud, if you got to charge your phone, absolutely. We'll be here. But thank you very much, bud. Thank you very much. By chance, have you ever worked for a call center? I have not. Not a call center. Worked as a, well, worked in a position where one of my responsibilities was being a an impromptu receptionist. I was not a receptionist. I was nowhere near the front of the building. It's just that the main phone wound up getting routed to my phone, so I wound up answering calls, incoming calls. Fun question, though. Your phone is on the non-legendary half. There you go. Well, it's the legendary and the extraordinary half. We'll go that way. Boink. Billy says everything's alright. Have to prep for my operation of my ankle in the next couple days. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. You're more machine than man now. I've got a 5-star crystal open up. I'm waiting to open it, though. There you go. As a reminder to everybody else, as soon as I hit 20 wins, I'm going to be spinning open one 5-star awakening crystal that I found in my account. I don't remember how I got it, but there's a 5-star awakening crystal to be opened, and I will be opening up one of them. I know how the other one got there, but there's two. So there is a specific class I am hoping for. I am not going to say which class specifically it is I'm hoping for. Don't want to put any of that bad mojo out there in the universe, but we'll see. Wyatt, what's good, bud? Opened a greater gifting crystal gifted to me and got a 5-star Nexus, which gave a Black Widow Clairvoyant. Awesome. Big win. Big congrats. Lucky you, bud. I work from home for a call center for healthcare services. Nice. Yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting position. It definitely can be testing sometimes to keep the same sort of like level response to everybody, especially when the people on the other end of the line aren't as agreeable, let's say, as one would hope that they'd be. But Billy says, well, broke my ankle 2 years ago. I've got 12 screws and one long screw holding it all together. Unfortunately, that long screw is snapped, needs to be removed, and then I will have reconstructive surgery. Well, best of luck to you. Best of luck. Has anyone noticed anything weird going on with AQ Defenders? I don't know if it's a Defender specific or Mutant Attacker specific. It's just weird. Yeah, the Mutant buff and the Mutant perks don't work as intended. So I'm assuming it's something that they're working on behind the scenes and that they just aren't telling us about it. But I got no idea. Good luck on your operation, brother. No one feels broke this Christmas. Yeah. Poor Billy. Good time to knock out some content. Exactly. Yes, it is. We got some downtime. Now is the time to do it. Between Variant 6, between Act 7, between monthly EQ, because we still have a week, a little over a week left for all of that. Or some other back issues, side content. Bunch of stuff to do. Well, I think of it. Someone had mentioned it earlier. I had seen it out of the corner of my eye and then got distracted because I'm a goldfish apparently. But it isn't up currently, but it will be by the end of the night if, and shameless plug number 2, everybody, if you guys would be interested in joining the Rob Vaughn server. It is the official Discord server of the channel, linked in the description down below. I am going to be opening up a room, a specific room to organize GGC trades amongst the vonShoe squad, the shoe squad. So if you guys are looking for partners to trade with, that would be a good place to do it. And there you go. I suppose that would be the place to place the legalese, like always trade with someone who you know or have communicated with elsewhere. Rob vonShoe is not responsible for any ill will or whatever if the trades don't go off as planned, so on and so forth. Henceforth, legalese, blah blah blah. You get the idea. It's a place to get it sorted out. It's just be smart, everybody. PB says, Rob, you're in the CCP. Everything is working as intended. Yes, that is exactly right. Everything is exactly the way it is intended. Everything is awesome. Angel popping in saying, hello. Well, hey there, hi there, Angel. Happy Monday. Hope you are doing well here this fine week. How's it going? Thanks for the AQ info, Rob. That might explain why my fight with Colossus mini-boss didn't get the mutant effect for that node. Yeah, for whatever reason, it only works like 50% of the time. Or at least, yeah, about 50% of the time. That's how it breaks down for me. So the first time I knock down the opponent, I get the buff on me. Second time I knock him down after the first buff has fallen off, it does not proc. Third time I knock him down, it procs. Fourth time it does not. Not sure if there's a specific reason for why that is, but that's the way it's been breaking down for me at least. It's weird. And Armand popping in saying, hello, sir. Well, hello, Armand. Good to see you. Good to see you. Does anyone know if I'll be able to get the rewards of the gifting event? Possibly, but you need to be a part of an alliance like ASAP. That's the thing. You got to be a part of an alliance ASAP for any of the alliance rank rewards. I think you can still be eligible for the solo event stuff, but as far as alliance rewards in any capacity, I think either you need to be in an alliance right now or like by the end of the day, basically. Because I think it's or it might even be too late, actually. I think there was like a 14-day grace or waiting period before you get prizes. And I think the gifting event is only 13 days right now. So if you're not part of an alliance right now, I think it might be too late, unfortunately. Peep says, my battery's gonna die. Must have caught something from Legendary Half. Try to be back soon. Alright, PP, take care, bud. We are gonna be here for a bit. It's first day here is always the biggest day. Getting the infinite streak, building up to the infinite streak, and then just running through the entire squad. Come on, dude. Boink. Get out of here. Come on. There's that. There's that. There's that. What is the gifting event about? You trade these greater gifting crystals with other people, whether it's friends in real life, whether it's alliance mates or randoms out there. It costs 300 units pop, and you could potentially get some really spicy prizes out of them. The people who wind up trading the most GGCs, as well as the alliances who trade the most GGCs, or just gifts in general, wind up getting a spicy prize at the end of the event. Stupid Doom. Get out of here. Stunsport stopping by saying, "Sup, Rob? How's it going, Stunsport? It's been a while. How are ya? Happy Monday, bud." Rob, it's 14 days before you can even contribute to it. For me, it's 9 days, which I think is unfair. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. They're cracking down hard on everybody, with the goal of preventing some of the fraud from last year that just kind of ruined the event. But that's the reason why. That's the reason why. Hit the jackpot on GGCs, 6-star Nexus, 5-star Nexus, and 10,000 5-star shards. Dude, Sunsport, that is amazing. Who'd you wind up pulling out of the Nexuses? Plural of Nexus is Nexuses, not Nexi, guys. I found that out the other day. Been off for a couple weeks due to college exams. Well, there you go. How'd it go? And also, it must be really nice just having that all good and done and over with now, right? Dex, pew pew pew. Do that. Awesome. Six-star Void, get out of here. Good lord. Stunsport, you lucky so-and-so. 6-star Void, 26 on Ghost. And 5-star Arena Fodder. That's very solid. You know, Billy, I was going to stop saying it, but now I'm just going to keep saying it for the lulz. Just for you, bud. Just for you. Unfortunately, I have not pulled any Nexuses yet. I would like to pull a Nexus. But I'm going to keep saying that. I would rather trade all of the loot I pull out of GGCs for a single 4- or 5-star Thanos. That is the only thing I would like out of the GGCs. I don't care if he's a meme. I am a completionist and a collector, so I would like at least one. I see what you did there, Billy. I see what you did there. Let's see, does that win? Oh, that's barely win 18. Getting there. Pet Method work for me. Yeah, Pet Method still, all these years later, is still a solid, reliable, superstitious way of opening stuff. Although Pet Method has been around long enough in game that if the devs wanted to, they could integrate that as to be like part of a bona fide way of opening crystals. Sunsport says, dude, you've already got the top shelf luck. 6 stars have been raining for you. Yes, they have. Yes, I have been very, very fortunate. Very fortunate. But just hope it rains down just a little bit more. Just a 4-star. I don't need a 6-star Thanos. I don't even need a 5-star. 5-star would be nice though, because I could take him to 565. But 4-star at the very least would be cool. Half. I will send you 2 regular gifting crystals if you send me a energy refill. How about that? Boink. I always thought that the crystal reward was predetermined. It's only predetermined based on when. So if you pop it open, it's determined as soon as you hit the open button. If you spin it, it's only determined when the crystal like stops spinning and then goes from like the fast animation to the slow animation. That's when it's determined. Stunspore, I would be down to trade something, but I am very low on units, so I'm trying to hold off on all of the trades for the immediate term. Not to say I don't want to later on, possibly, but for right now, I'm trying to see how things go till at least the end of the week, and then go from there. Boink. Because we're Rob Squad. Yeah. I just thought of a fantastic graphic to design for that. It would have to wait till the new year, but it would be a fun graphic to do. Crystals is like online roulette. You will never really win. I mean, unless you pull a 6-star featured champion, then you kind of win a little bit. You know what's really sad though, guys? So here's my thought process, and this was the thought process I had probably a few months ago. So, I mean, obviously Seaton likes to open up a lot of featured crystals. That's his thing. That's his thing, right? And all the power to him. I'm not knocking Seaton at all for opening crystals. Nevertheless, he opens up a lot of crystals. A lot of crystals. Like, so for a typical video, he could open up anywhere between 20 and 30 at a time, right? And, you know, if he winds up pulling a 5-star version of the champion, he puts in the thumbnail, you know, CEO 100,000% confirmed or 10,000% confirmed, something ludicrous like that, right? As you know, the way to draw views, which is good. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how you play the game. But I did catch myself thinking, it's like, dude, you opened up 30 of these crystals, man. I mean, that's cool, but for the cost of getting those 30 crystals, are you really CEO still? I mean, you got who you're going for, but it's not like you were like, this is a one-shot. No, I mean, there's a lot of different tries. And this is full-on confession time, everybody. So I was like, that's not really that impressive. But then you do some simple maths about how freaking impossible it is to pull a 5-star or 6-star featured champion, mathematically speaking, out of those crystals anyway. And yeah, you could have like a 50, 60, 70 crystal opening and still not get who you're going for, as determined by some of Seaton's other openings, unfortunately. So I was like, too long didn't read version of that. It's like, I checked myself, did some math, and yeah, Seaton can do whatever the heck he wants. But I just thought that was interesting. Thompson says, looking at the announcement for gifting, it doesn't really say anything about needing to be a specific level, just you need to be in an alliance for 14 days. There you go. Alrighty, guys. So that is 20 wins right there. So that means let's go open up that 5-star awakening crystal that we were talking about earlier. Now again, I have 2 of these. I know where one of them came from. Not sure where the other one came from, but got a 5-star awakening here to open up anyway. There is one class that I'm looking for. I'm not going to say which one specifically it is that I am looking for, just so as to not jinx myself, but there is one in particular I'm looking for. Everything here is going to wind up being useful at some point, if not immediately useful. But we are still very early in the 5-star Awakening Crystal lifespan where all this stuff is going to be super useful. So let's get everything spinning and give that a tap. Let's go see which 5-star Awakening gem wind up getting here today out of this one. It is going to be Science. Science will come in handy later on. Science will come in handy later on. So let's go check that out. I'm not going to use that today. I will be hanging on to that until after the next featured crystal. Actually, no, you know what? Yeah, so I'm not going to wake up Spider-Ham right now. I'm not going to wake up A-Bomb right now because both of those are going to be in the next featured crystal, and hopefully I wind up waking him up naturally that way. I'll hold off on Sentry as well just in case he winds up being like one of the sub-featureds, and I wake him up naturally that way, but I definitely have a couple of people to use those on later on, so yeah, I can't complain about that. It's a good pull. What do I got over here? Get that. Get that so I don't lose it. Get that. Awesome. Alright, back to it. Panther stopping in and saying, "Yo, Rob, how's it going?" It is going very well, buddy. It is going very well. Hope you are well as well. And having a good Monday. Panther says, "Wow, you've got a 5-star I-Bomb?" Yes, yes, I do. I wound up grinding it out for one in Arena. Wound up scoring him that way. So, yeah, I'm very, very happy, very fortunate to have one. It's very cool to have, especially since as a 5-star, he's a lot easier to wake up than any other version. So, I will take that. Half says, "Fun fact, I cut a plum cake for my birthday and a meatball for Christmas." Plum cake I've heard of. Is a meatball on Christmas, is that a tradition or is that just a personal tradition? Either way, I could go for a meatball. Meatball sounds delicious. Pew pew. Speaking of delicious, time to bust out some of the delicious Kool-Aid. It's supposed to be a meatball on birthdays and plum cakes on Christmas. So you just... Okay, I gotcha. Still, meatball on birthday is... That's news to me. I like it, though. I like it. Especially if it's like a meatball that's the size of your face. Those are a lot of fun. So silly, but so yummy. Especially if you use several kinds of meat in the meatball. Armand says, "Do you arena grind off stream?" Sometimes. Not as much as I used to, but yeah, sometimes. Especially if I'm going for a featured champ, whether it's the 5-star featured or 4-star featured. Yeah, I always make sure to run my champs as they come off a cooldown, just to, you know, stay on top of points, make sure I get where I need to be at the end of the event. But if it's just for milestones like this, not usually, not sometimes. Yeah, what Billy said. Don't talk about food, man. Makes Rob hungry. No, please do. Please do. I'm such a foodie. It's amazing that I can move around at all, just because food is just such a wonderful everything. You know, just such a wonderful everything. And that is my that is my motto of the day. Food is like everything, man. Slag can get out of there here though with that friggin' meatball hoagie talk. Because yes, a meatball hoagie sounds fantastically well. Fantastically delicious. Especially like a roast beef sandwich on a hoagie. Barbecue sandwich. Because they upgraded the calendar and I can get 1,000 6-star shards, and if I gift some stuff, I'll get 35,000 points. I can get 2 more 6-star shards and open my first 6-star. Hey, there you go, Panther. That's actually a very attainable thing too, so it'll be very cool. It'll be very cool getting that first 6-star out of all the events right now. So big kudos to you too. Just keep working at it, and there you go. All right, so let's throw the special 2 right there. Get out of here. Awesome. Armand says Stealth Spidey or Stark Spidey. Stark Spidey. Just because I really like Stark Spidey's damage output. It's a little bit more readily accessible, I think, than Stealthy's, personally. Even though Stealthy has a better prestige. That's the other thing, though, too. If you don't have easy access to a champion that has the slow mechanic, whether it's like She-Hulk or Storm X or a number of other characters, a few other characters at this point, Stealthy might be the better bet. Just because slow is such an immediately and immensely useful thing to have, right? Getting past all that unstoppable nonsense. Rob's got a great cream chicken pasta recipe for y'all. I do. And that actually sounds really yummy too. Throw it in the oven, bake it a little bit, melt some cheese on top so it gets nice and toasty. Yeah, I could go for that. I could go for that. So Spidey is a high crit chance and Stark Spidey is a higher crit chance. Yeah. Yep. Stealthy's evasion, I think, is a little bit more easily predictable. Starky has a more readily accessible crit damage buildup. So Armand wound up getting a Starky yesterday. Big congrats on that pull, bud. Big congrats. Slag says, I've been reviewing hot sauces on Facebook for my friends. Currently mixing Tabasco's cayenne garlic hot sauce with mustard and dipping beef sticks in it. There you go. What kind of mustard? From Nexus, I had stealth as a choice as well. That's Sophie's choice right there. That's what that is. Tough call. Tough call. Who'd you wind up going with? Start. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Get out of the way there. And bracket. Beautiful. Ended up awakening my guardian from a featured today. Does he need high sig? No and yes. So no, he doesn't need high sig. He doesn't need to be awakened. However, if he is awakened, and if you do have the tech sig stones to spare, his awakened ability is immensely useful because it gives him higher crit chance, higher bleed resistance, higher armor, and higher prestige as well. Currently, he's sitting as the highest tech prestige option, so all 200 of those SIGs will wind up going to use. So I mean, if you don't want to invest in like Ghost or Warlock or Gilly or somebody like that, you could do a lot worse than Guardian. Panther asks, Rob, which pull is the best out of a 6-star for you? That's tough. That is tough. Who would I be most excited to see out of a 6-star? I don't know, man. There's too many options. There's too many options. Because like I would be remiss to say like the typical answers like I'd like to see a Nick Fury or like I'd like to see a Thing. A 6-star. I'm going to leave that one be. But at the same time, too, like, if it's a new champion, like, I would be happy seeing a new Sorcerer Supreme. I'd be happy seeing a dupe on my Storm Pyramid X. I'd be happy seeing a Sasquatch or any of the new 6-stars that got added to the pool right now. Like, if you give me 3 options, I'll easily tell you which of the 3 I'd be most excited for, but there's just too many good things out there I'd be interested in. Off the top of my head. Boink. Chicken breast, chop, bacon chop. Peas, frozen. Any pasta your choice, white wine, double cream, seasons to your liking. Stop it, Billy. Just stop it. Just stop it. Bacon first until bacon is smothered in bacon fat, then add the chicken until golden. Add the white wine until all liquid is dissolved. It's cruel, Billy. It's cruel. Don't stop. But very cruel. God dang it. That's so stupid. I hate that so much. That you have to wait till Nick Fury is fully healed before you can do any damage. Plockman's yellow mustard. Very nice. Marm popping in saying, yo, Rob, hope you're having a great day. Well, Marm, I am. It has been a good Monday. Busy Monday. I am going to sleep very well tonight. I am very tired later on, but it's been good. Hope your Monday's been good as well. Good to see you, bud. I'll go with Nick or Doom or Warlock. I think those are the best pulls. And Storm X. I would go Nick just because I don't have him. But if it's between Doom Warlock or Stormex, I'd go Stormex for the First Awakening. Add 1/2 cup of double cream and peas until all is cooked together. Should take about 15 minutes. Brilliant. Brilliant. Did you hear that they're adding DN from the comics into the game? You know, DN is always has always been one of my favorite Marvel characters. So anytime you can get DN into gameplay is a big plus. Always a big plus. There you go. I was hoping someone was going to say it in chat. Got him. See, that's solid, Billy. I think, honestly, basic cooking classes should be compulsory for everybody going through either high school or first years of college. Because being able to cook something that's fresh and nummy is so friggin' important to, like, the psyche of a young adult. Like, my life would have been so much easier and more enjoyable when I struck out on my own if I knew how to cook things and cook things well. I got there. I learned the hard way. You know, a couple weeks of eating just like rice and hamburger, ground hamburger, is like, I need to figure this out. This ain't working out. And so I did. Pasta was my jam. So making pretty decent progress here. 26 wins in. Coming up on 3 mil. Getting there. But then the crystal is a savage troll. Yeah. Stop it. I don't want to check out Gilly. I want to switch. There is a lot of that. At least we know that Rob is cultured. Oh, yes. Quite cultured. Me sitting here with my Kool-Aid. Pinky's out, though. That's how you know. That's what gives it away. Pinky's out. I know people that can't even boil an egg. They'd say it's too complicated. Well, boo on those people. They're either very fortunate and have someone who can cook in their life, and that's how they eat well, or they are just missing out on so many amazing things. Back in the olden days, way back when, in my high school, everyone had to learn to cook and sew in home ec. We also had civics, which we could use a comeback also. Yeah, seriously, right? I think my year was one of the last years that had wood shop before they shut it down. I mean, some poor kid wound up getting a finger lopped off because they were busy flitzing around on their phone when they should have been checking the bandsaw, but I appreciated it. Know your way around a workshop and like specifically what tool does what. Very useful. But you know, that's why we can't have nice things. Billy says, I'm gonna give you a trick for an amazing poached egg. I am all about those food hacks. Just live on noodles in the microwave. That's so bland. That's so bland. You can make some really nummy noodles with the microwave if you spice it up properly, but otherwise. It's like speaking a language almost. You know, you could like subsist on throwing around just the basics, but I don't know, if you learn a couple, I don't know, a couple words that are more than a couple syllables, or you know, something that adds a little bit extra zest, a little bit extra spice to your vocabulary, you're gonna have so much more fun. People are gonna, I don't know, not look at you different, but in a good way. It's gonna wind up doing a lot for you, is what I'm saying. They'll do a lot more for you. There's like 1,000 variants of Asian instant noodles, though. Yes, but you can only have so many of those different little flavor packets, right? And just because one packet has like one of those little minuscule miniature dehydrated shrimp, and another one is like chicken flavored, it's like, it's different, but is it really different enough? For those people, I suppose so, but again, I stand by it. Just really missing out. Poink. Reaper just duped my 5-star Heimdall. Big congrats to you, Reaper. Good on you, bud. Alright, dude. Special me, please. Special me, please. Thank you. Alright, so. Poached egg. Put your egg white into a cup, and then add your black pepper, and then some diced ham, maybe. Whatever you like, with a sprinkle of cheese. Do not mix the yolk. Save that for later. When... ... Japan has vending machines that can cook you different meals. Crazy? Yes, but also Japan. Japan has many different kinds of vending machines. Also, Japan. The only interesting vending machine I've seen out here in California is like for Proactive. Otherwise, it's just like the typical like soda vending machines, or you would have like I don't know, some like small snacks or munchies at a stadium or an airport or something. We don't really spice it up much. What a shame. I'm too broke to make my eggs fancy. Just scramble them, put some salt, and you're set. That works, especially if you need a breakfast on the fly. I mean, that works. But just that little bit extra, that little extra pizzazz. Does wonders if you're trying to impress someone too. Did you catch Jupiter and Saturn convergence? Too cloudy in my neck of the woods. Yeah, same here, unfortunately. But I'm sure that catch some amazing photos tomorrow. Panther says, Rob, who would you choose out of these three from a 6-star Nexus? Jugs, X-Pool, or Rhino? I'd pick X-Pool just because I don't have one yet, but I would, even if I had one of all three, I still would pick X-Pool just because he's got the Nick Fury synergy, because you can make him a horseman if you really want to. And overall, I think he synergizes more with some of the Deadpool champions. So, X-Pool. X-Pool. Do not mix the yolk. Save that for later. Then, on another cup, put a cling film around with a small drop in the cup to hold the egg white. Drop it in the film. Add the yolk. Tie it with a little bit of air inside to allow it to expand. Tie it with string to keep it together. Get out of here. Bad havoc. Keep it together, and on a rolling boil, leave it there for 4 to 5 minutes. Sounds complicated, but it takes less than 30 seconds to prepare. I'm sure. See, but then there you go. Then it just, then you're set. Then you're set. Panther says, yeah, I'd pick X-Pool because of the Horseman and power gain. Yeah, it's real nice to have. Hyro stopping in. Who is better according to you, Hulk or Juggernauts? First off, how's it going, bud? Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. In my 2 cents opinion, I would say Hulk is better. I'm assuming that both of them are awakened. That's the catch. If one of them is awakened, pick whichever one is awakened, or would be the awakening. Both of them need to be awakened, really. But I would still give it to Hulk, just because his damage output when he's at low health is fantastic, and Hulk synergizes with pretty much everybody. That's the biggest perk. Like, Hulk is okay by himself, but the fact that he has synergies with practically everyone is huge. That's why I was really happy when I pulled a 6-star Hulk out of Basic a few weeks ago. For exactly that reason. He synergizes with most of the Avengers. He synergizes with practically all of the Black Order people. All over the place. And some really interesting synergies too, not like the boring ones like friends or family. It's like, no. I want all of my special attacks to have a huge chance to stun. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, let's do that. Stuff like that, right? So, Hulk, for sure. Andy says, school out here teaching Pythagoras the art of measuring 2 sides and then using math to solve the last side instead of just measuring the last side. Well, you know, Pythagoras and his theorem, you know, just stand the test of time for annoying students and adults alike and asking the age-old question of, yeah, but why? Like, it's an interesting thing to know, but, like, for real-world utility, it has such a small, nominal, if not negligible, usefulness, unless you become an engineer. Or you're teaching it to somebody else. Ira says, finally someone gets my name right. But, well, I'm glad for that. Cheers, bud. I'm subscribing right now. Well, thank you very much. Much appreciated, bud. Good to have you. Welcome to the channel. Billy says you can also prepare your breakfast for the next few days. Just leave in the fridge for no longer than 2 days. Otherwise, they go bad fast. Yeah, and that's something that's really nice to do, too. Same with, like, some other breakfast quiches. You can just make a bunch of those in a muffin pan. Put them in a box or a container in the fridge. Have breakfast for the next couple of days. Panther says that's crash number 1. Yes, and actually that beats the odds considerably. Last couple nights have been very impressive. So, a bit of backstory for everybody else. The game crashes consistently, and has been crashing consistently at the hour 9 mark for about the last 2-3 weeks. Sometimes it's like an hour 11, sometimes it's an hour 7, but hour 9 on average. Yesterday, though, was at the hour 40 mark. Today is at the hour 37 mark, we'll say. So it's definitely heading in the right direction. I'll take it. Still haven't touched Realm of Champions? Nah, Andy, I haven't. Not because I don't want to, it's just because I've got too many cool things to do in-game here, and plus it's the week before Christmas. It's busy. It's busy. I'll get to it eventually. Do you know how to get the beta? Which beta, if you don't mind my asking? There isn't a beta currently for MCOC. There is a beta for some other Kabam properties, but you know, it's the usual nonsense. Terms and conditions apply depending on your region. That's the unfortunate thing. Hey, Wakanda Forever popping in saying, finally finished Mando. That was dope. First off, well, two things. First thing, Wakanda, how's it going, bud? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Second thing, glad you finished it. But we are keeping... I'm going to keep the chat here spoiler-free for the next few days at least. I mean, all you got to do is blink anywhere on the internet, and you can get spoiled with the season finale spoilers. So, but as far as the stream goes here, you can keep it spoiler-free for the next few days. So, but yes, I 100% agree. Without going into any spoilers, it is a fantastic season finale. It is much, much more exciting than season 1 finale, which I thought was very, very good in its own right. This whole season has been fan-freaking-tastic, and I am very much looking forward to season 3 next year. Panther says, wait, Rob, you don't have a 5-star Daredevil already? You're doing the arena? I do have a Daredevil. I'm going for Milestones for the loot. That's the thing, though, too. My Daredevil Netflix is SIG 200, so if I overshoot and wind up getting him, I'm not getting anything for it, so... dancing a fine line here. Come on, dude. Come on. But yeah, I am so ready to talk spoilers later on. It's very fun. It's very fun. Do you think Spidey Classic should get an awesome buff? I think he should get a little something extra. I think OG Spidey is very much overlooked in terms of his utility. Honestly, I think the biggest thing that they could do for Spidey is to prevent his evasion on perfect block. Like, if you're blocking, he shouldn't evade. Or, at the very least, if you're perfect blocking, he shouldn't evade. Like, they've introduced synergies that do as much, but that should just come standard with his kit. I think that'd be the biggest buff, because that would make him a lot more interesting, a lot more viable, and in actual combat. So, hopefully. Probably won't, but I hope they should. I just started playing a few days ago. What's your best advice? Don't spend money. And don't sell champions. That's the other thing. Don't sell champions. Don't spend money. Play the game. Put in the time. It's 100% more rewarding. You get much better rewards that way. The pacing is a lot better. And, yeah. I think that's solid. I think that's solid. And cheers. Welcome to the game, bud. Boink. Boink. The only reason I say don't spend money, I mean, it's your business. So, I mean, you do you, right? But the things that you spend money on are the character crystals, and the character crystals are a horrible gamble. A horrible gamble. The drop rates on these are absolutely abysmal. You most likely, probably 95% of the time, will wind up either underwhelmed or disappointed. And they're all characters you can wind up getting in, getting naturally anyway, just by playing the game a little bit longer. So save yourself the trouble now. There's that. Andy says ignore all of the pop-up offers. They'll harass you with. Eventually you get used to it. Just don't buy the stupid 2-star Deadpool. Yeah, unless, yeah. Yeah. All those things. All of those things. Alright, guys. What do you think? We're coming up on the 2-hour mark. Should I open a 6-star featured, or should I hold off for a bigger opening where I open up lots of 6-star featureds? Remember that last year I got a 4-star Thanos and I was so happy, and then I logged out on accident and never got to use him. Ah, rip. Well, I am very jealous of your Thanos. Six-year anniversary gave me the 4-star Yellow Jacket. Nice. Main advice is to get Act 1 and 3 done as quickly as possible. You'll get energy refills the more you level up. Yeah, that's true too. Peepee says, hold off. That is 1 vote for no. Diane popping in saying, hello. Well, hey there, hi there, Diane. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the festivities. Happy gifting day number 1. Good to see you. Boink. Panther says 6-star featured for sure. Andy wants to see featured. Time to Insane, do you want Cosmic Ghost Rider again? No, but I wouldn't be mad at 20 more SIGs. I'm still sad to this day. Aww. Billy says, stay on, Rob. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere just yet. I gotta keep putting up points with my 6 stars. So I'll be around till at least the 6 stars are done. And then go from there. Boink, doink, yoink. Did I say earlier that I would be really happy if I woke up my Coal Obsidian? Because I'd be very happy if I woke up my Coal Obsidian. Reaper says, hold off. Nice. Ira says, just came and your chat is amazing and your kindness is outstanding. You are most kind. You are most kind. Thank you very much. It's good to have you. It's really nice meeting you, and it's really good just chatting and hanging out. Thanks for finding the stream. Let's do that and do that and do that. I promised my fans and subs a video on opening 10 GGCs. There you go. Well, I wish you the best of luck when you get those opened up. Well, cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody. It's nice being nice to nice people. And that's really the goal that I've always had with the channel here. It's a place to come to hang out, to just chat for a bit, talk about silly nonsense, work up an appetite because of all the food talk. That just sounds amazing. And just hang out and have fun, you know? So it means a lot that you guys say that. I do very, very much appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. It's still freaky to me, though. Christmas is in 4 days. 3 days for you guys in the future. 4 days for me. It's still freaky. To me, it's still like, yeah, Thanksgiving's a couple weeks away, right? It's like, what happened to Halloween? Andy, it is a can of soda. Cheers, all. Liquid Courage. Let's do that, do that, do that. So many science 6 stars. Meme 6 stars. Hey, Billy, that's true, though. That is true. I say that as the sign-off, but I don't say that just because it's like, this is a fun, silly thing to say. I'm like, no, it's true. It's true. It's so much more fun getting to chat and hang out and just talk nonsense than, like, you know, sitting and catching up on, I don't know, watching reruns of the same show for the 11th or 12th time, you know, or just even sitting and just like in the dark playing arena and just like listening to music or something. Like, no, I'd rather just have more fun chatting with everybody. It's the highlight of the stream. It makes the time go by even faster. Because I mean, like, look at the time right now. It's like I've been streaming for almost 2 hours, and it feels like I'm just barely getting started. It's awesome. I love it. Peepy says, hit that like button if you have ever eaten cereal in your entire life. Yeah, that or if you just, you know, dig it. One or the other. How long did you start YouTube and why? So, I missed my cake day. My cake day was in November, late October. It was in late October, but I didn't really start in on like big time YouTubing. Is that a thing? Is that a phrase? Big time YouTubing? I hope not. That sounds really ridiculous now that I've said it out loud twice. But I didn't really start like posting stuff religiously until COVID in March. Because then I was like, well, I've got a little bit of time here on my hand. I've got the channel going. It's fun. It's something I've wanted to do for a while. To you know, figure out the ins and outs of why and how for YouTube. Like how to edit videos. I've got the illustration and graphic design bit down pretty okay. You know, I'll give myself that. I've got that down pretty okay. But video editing, I haven't done any of that in ages. So I wanted to learn how to edit videos. I wanted to learn the behind-the-scenes, back-end version of YouTube, how the platform works. Because if I understand how it works, I can market for it a lot easier. Being able to talk the talk and all that. And at the same time, too, it's like, yeah, it'd be fun to start up a gaming channel. I've been playing this game for 5.5 out of the last 6 years, so it's like, sure, let's go for it. There we go. And then, yeah, there's going to be that Kabam Christmas present. I think there's one regardless, whether you opened up the gift or not. The one that you get by not opening the gift till Christmas is going to be a lot better, but you should still get something either way. Billy says, well, Rob, I'm going my last limp for 12 weeks. Thanks for taking my mind off the pain, bro. Thanks for the best wishes. Put the headphones in. I'll listen, but won't chat. All right, Billy. Take care, bud. Have fun on the walk, on the limp, on the hobble hop. Always a pleasure, bud. Do you have any idea what they're going to do for Christmas? Yes, there's usually some extra shards attached to the unit bundles, and that scales relative to your progression. Last year, they wound up handing out a 5-star Awakening gem to everybody, which was very nice for like a community-wide gift. I think there's something else like that lined up this year, but it's also based on progression, I believe. So there may be more Awakening gems then, that-a-way. That'll be really cool. And we'll see. But what like the gift is, I have no idea. Andy says, Rob, do you play any other games? Personally, I really enjoy Pokemon. I play low-key Pogo a little bit. Like, I've kind of been debating, is like, do I want to introduce that as a separate channel? And I wouldn't mind, but it's something that I'm always fighting with, because it's like, when I'm playing Pogo, it's like, you know, you should be putting up points in Arena. I'm like, yeah, but it's Community Day. I'm like, yeah, but Community Days are like 5 hours long now. Yeah, but you could get like a really good shiny. And I'm like, well, but Arena though. So yes, I play a bit of that. Played a heck of a lot of Borderlands 3, but put that one down somewhat recently, just because it's nice, but the game has been out for over a year, and I've kind of done everything I've wanted to do with the game. So I'm okay putting that one down for a good bit. I've got Cyberpunk downloaded, and I have designed my character, but I haven't gotten into that yet. So I'm hoping to jump into that in January when everything calms down a little bit, and go from there. And as soon as Disney Mirrorverse is released on iOS in the States, I'm going to jump on that, because that looks like a lot of fun. Freaking Seaton in all his teaser videos, getting me all hyped up for it, doing exactly what those videos are supposed to be doing. So yeah, I'm probably going to start a separate channel for Mirrorverse, just so like the Disney Mirrorverse people don't get bombarded with MCOC stuff, and MCOC's people don't get bombarded with Disney stuff. So we'll see. It should be a very interesting, busy next year. But that one's, yeah, I'm going to do stuff. I'm going to approach that game differently than this one. Starting that one up fresh. Oh yeah, that's right. Falcon, we were talking about that earlier in the stream. If you wanted a wrench, bud, just say so. That was the thing, though, PP. I said I was going to ask Falcon first. I wasn't just going to, like, hey, you got a wrench now. Ta-da. If you want the wrench, you can have the wrench. But if not, your choice, bud. Mirrorverse does look fun, resisting temptation, though. And that's the thing. I would do the BG approach to Mirrorverse. 100% would do the BG approach. But I will say this, Mirrorverse looks 100 times more interesting to me than Realm of Champions. So we'll see. I'm still going to give Realm of Champions a chance, but of the two. What if he's more of a hammer guy than a wrench guy? You know, there's a multi-tool for everybody. Why not both? Boink. Stop it. Stop it, Guardian. I would love a 6-star Red Guardian. I love that dude. I do not understand people when they say that Red Guardian is not fun, is not good, is not useful. I use that dude all the time. He is so much fun to play. Oh yeah, PP here is the resident meme master on the Discord. Hands down, PP owns that section. One of my projects for this next year is coming up with some custom... Is it called emotes here on YouTube? I know it's emotes on Twitch, but is it emotes here on YouTube? Or is it just like icons? Either way, I want to come up with some custom ones of those for the channel. I think that'd be really cool. Come on. Intercept. But it's passive, so it doesn't matter. So, there you go, Falcon. Well, I gotta do it over here. There we go. Awesome. There you go, Falcon. Why do people say that Realm of Champions sucks? I don't know. I have not played it. I know Seaton says that, but since I haven't played it, I don't say that. I just appreciate more of like a... well, for one, I appreciate the camera. So it's not quite a 2D side-scroller, but I appreciate you can actually, like... It's a lot easier to see your character, and that's a lot more fun for me, as opposed to, like, the top-down MMO design. That's just me in general for, like, MMOs in general, overall. But, again, I haven't played it, so I can't say. Hyro says, so if we want a wrench, we just ask for it. No, that just worked out for Falcon. Falcon is a long time regular of the channel, and is an all-around good dude. So Falcon's earned it. Falcon's earned it. Besides, you don't really. I would say that getting a wrench is just as much of a burden and a responsibility as anything, just in case the channel gets attacked by porn bots again. And I shouldn't say it and put it out there in the universe, but it has been a long while since then. Which has been nice. It's been nice. Falcon says, everyone, you have been great this year. The way we have all supported each other, laughed and cried over our openings, and just come together from our love of MCOC. Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, Merry Christmas to you too, Falcon. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Andy, a bunch of bots came in over a live stream a while back and just spammed links to nefarious places with questionable morals. And more importantly, a bunch of phishing hacks and bugs and viruses and all that nonsense. So, yeah, that was fun shutting all that down. Time Twin says, MROC is, well, it needs improvements. Because of the, the upgrade system, or the fact that there's so many different stats to gamble around, or a different reason, if you don't mind my asking. Yeah, just wait. There's like a PP 97-260 out there as well. A cheap imitation. So apparently Kabam fixed the holiday calendar. Yeah, they did. I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So I'm saying there's the legendary half and there's the extraordinary half. Two halves of one super person, maybe? Or you're like Dragon Ball Z, where you've got like the earrings and then you guys just like fuse together into one like super awesome person. Way too much RNG going on in that game. It's totally not fun that you worked your way up and your stats are horrible compared to the next person. They really need to make it more fair. It's like one person getting a 6-star, the other person getting a 1-star for, I'm assuming, for equal amount of time spent in. Yeah. Yeah, I can get that. I can get that. Hey, stop it. No touchy. Matt Murdoch popping in saying, guys, the most amazing thing happened. Matt, please tell us all, what is the most amazing thing that has just happened? I am at the edge of my seat. But how's it going, dude? All the same, good to see you. Did I say that I'd be really happy to pull a Netflix Daredevil out of the featured? Because I'd be really happy to pull Netflix Daredevil out of the featured. Reaper says they're given 6,000 epic shards. I still have 2,000, so I'll be able to open 2 of the Cavalier ones. Nice. I will open up 1 and hopefully get a 2-star, exclusive 2-star. Unless they have something else at some point where we can open up more. And I hope they do. I love those crystals. MRock has given me Strike Force vibes. Well, that's not good. Matt says, I got a 5-star Doom, and I got a 5-star Awakening Gem Mutant, and I used it on Omega. Those are exceptional things all around. Big congrats, Matt. Big congrats. Whoops. Yeah, let's do this. Soup stops by, says, hey Rob, hope all is well. Did you open any GGCs? Yeah, I opened up 1 on stream earlier. Wound up getting half of a tier 2A, which is very cool. I need so many of those freaking things, it's ridiculous. I dislike that T2A is a requirement to rank 4 a 5-star champion, rank 5 a 5-star champion, rank 2 a 6-star champion, and rank 3 a 6-star champion. And you need so many of them, and it's not very easily obtainable. So yeah, it was a good pull. It's not the 4-star Thanos I'm hoping for, but I'll still take it. Did you? And if so, how'd it go? Hey, don't auto block me. Boink. Just finished watching the series finale of Supernatural. Kind of sad it's finally over. Yeah, it's had a lot of ups and downs, and it's always tough, you know, wrapping up such a long-running series too. But yeah, man, it's in the history books now. It's like saying goodbye to an old friend. A friend with a level 25 account just texted me that he is against Elsa in Act 2 and was wondering why why they got KO'd using a blade. Yeah. Lols indeed. Lols indeed. Well, let me tell you about Elsa. Elsa, by the way, is my favorite champion in the whole game to play. She is so much fun. Cannot speak highly enough about her. So much fun. Soup's saving all my GGCs for a big opening. Nice. Best of luck to you, bud. Best of luck. It was nice being here. I'm tired. Hope you have an amazing stream. Take care, Hyro. It was nice meeting you. Thanks for stopping by, and hope to catch you again another time. Usually wind up streaming 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time most nights. So hope to catch you again live sometime soon, bud. What a weird champ to have in Act 2. Yeah, they want to buffing act some of the earlier acts with some of the newer champions, so it isn't just like strictly 2014, 2015 champs. So I appreciate that. Make it a little bit more varied, so you aren't just fighting OG Cap like a dozen times. But yeah, I get that. But I'm in a little bit of a pickle, says Matt. I've got 6-star Sparkles wanting to take her to rank 2, but I'm trying to decide if I want to rank up Blade and DD MCU. Yeah, he is MCU now, isn't he? Officially. That's awesome. Or DDHK, but now I want to rank up Omega because he's awakened. Is your Sparkles awakened, Matt? I forget. Alright, Panther, take care, bud. We'll catch you later. Enjoy the rest of your day here, and we'll see you next time, bud. Half says, guys, I'm ready. Ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Classic SpongeBob. Holidays are always a tough time, hanging in there. Yeah. Get some sunshine outdoors, get some extra vitamin D. Yeah. All packed up with my phone. There you go. PB says, raid BG. We can in a little bit. Matt says, nope, she's unduped. Then take up Omega. Take up Omega. Omega at rank 5 is amazing, or at higher ranks is amazing. He's going to put in so much work for you. Sparkles is already amazing. Get Omega up there too. I missed Reaper's chat earlier. I don't know if I have bad anxiety or depression or a mixture of both. I'm not feeling myself these days. I will parrot what they said below, is that there's an awful lot of that going around nowadays, but definitely you know, doing those a couple of suggestions there, that sometimes helps. Giving your, it's so stupid. I really shouldn't. I won't say it. As there's a bit of advice that you always hear about that, and it's dumb advice. Try and take a step back though too. Try and take a step back and just, you know, allow yourself a deep breath. Like one of those things where you take a big inhale, you hold it for, you know, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever. And just, you know, relax your shoulders a little bit and just, I don't know, go through. Feel like you're taking a load off your shoulders. Helps me sometimes, but definitely a lot of that going around. It's always important to remember too that it's always temporary. It always winds up fading, always winds up passing, sometimes shortly, sometimes after a little bit, but it always fades. So that's a big plus too. Anyone watching The Expanse, says Time Twin. I haven't started it yet. I hear good things that it's really solid sci-fi. And he says, you gonna open a featured? No, not tonight. I'm gonna hold off. I want to, but I really should hold off. Half says, could you remove one of your friends? I'm sending a friend request. Sure, bud. See if I can call the crowd a little bit. I really dislike taking people off. Well, I don't remember who this person was, so bye. Go for it, Half. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, bud. You are most kind. Thank you kindly. Matt says, hey Rob, got a question. Bat v Soups. Do you like the movie? I liked the opening to the movie. The opening to the movie where it's Bruce Wayne on the street while Man of Steel is happening and the skyscrapers above. I really digged it. I really dug that. Rest of the movie, no. Rest of the movie, no. It was two movies in one movie. I think if they split it into two films and kept like Bats v Soups Part 1, Bats v Soups Part 2, I think that would have been a lot more coherent. But they glommed them both together. Just because they had to cram Wonder Woman in there as well for the Justice League. And that really kind of took away from her being as interesting as she should have been. Time Twin says, no, that was me. Well, bye, Time Twin. Yeah, I know your butt. I'm playing. I know you're playing. If you really need a cheap fix, go to a $1 store, buy some cheap plates or a full set for 10 bucks. Stop it, Warlock. You've got like no health left. There we go. Take it home and smash those plates. Yeah, that helps too. Did the Snyder direct Bats v Soups? Yes, he did. When I first saw it the first time, I loved it because all I cared about was Batman and Superman beat the snot out of each other. Yeah, but the reasons that they're beating the snot out of each other, I didn't enjoy. Because I really liked the motivations in Dark Knight Returns, right? Where it drew the inspiration from. But like they were fighting because of a misunderstanding. So as soon as they were like, wait a minute, we shouldn't be fighting. It was like, oh yeah, we shouldn't be fighting. And I was like, well, should add a slightly more significant stakes. Preferably. Dude, Half, that's amazing. Sending over a GGC. Thank you kindly. And 3 baby GGCs. Thanks, bud. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Where are you at? Is that a Space Ghost in your profile? It is. That's a nice 4-star Space Ghost you got there. Let's check it out. 6-star Thanos incoming. Wouldn't that be something? Alright, so let's check this out. We got 3 of these. 3 of the baby ones. The animated movie, Dark Knight Returns Part 2 is awesome. Yeah, that's better. I like Michael Emerson as an actor. I wasn't a big fan of his portrayal as Joker, though. Starting off with some 4-star shards right there. Very cool. Well, half, you are awesome, bud. You are very awesome. Thank you kindly. Got more 4-star shards. Very cool. But yeah, ruining a potential Dark Knight Returns live movie was the wrong move. Cartoon was decent, didn't quite capture the grittiness of it all. And that was just the animation style, because they couldn't animate it the way that Frank Miller illustrated it. So I think that took away a lot from it. And the third gifting crystal is gonna be brilliant. Awesome. Tier 4 basic shards. I need as much of this as I can get. There you go. Very cool, bud. Thank you muchly for that. Thank you muchly. Let's go check out the big one here. No, not that one. Where is it at? There we go. Greater gifting crystal. 6-star incoming. 100%. CEO confirmed. Heard it here first, guys. Heard it here first. Courtesy of the legendary half. I'm not awesome. I'm annoyingly awesome. Sure, we can go with that. Let's spin for a sec. Billy popping back. Hey, Rob, just had a painful thought. If Venom takes over Thor, does that mean Venom is worthy to lift the hammer? Well, that would be an interesting conundrum, wouldn't it? Alright, so Andy's calling Tier 2 Alpha again. I'm saying it's a Tier 4 Basic with 100,000 gold. So it's a Tier 5 with 100,000 gold, 2 for 2 on gold. And, oh, yes, Tier 5 Mutant. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That's so good. I'm so close to a fully formed now. I'm so close. So close. That's like, what, 12% shy? 14% shy? Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Thank you, Half. Thank you very much. That is most excellent. Thank you kindly. Matt says, read last. Alrighty. Where are you at? Last was PP, yes he was. Guys, with all due respect, I could punch Joss Whedon for directing Justice League. Well, we'll have to see what the Snyder Cut winds up being, huh? I'm hoping the best. I shouldn't be holding my breath, but I'm hoping for the best. I really am hoping for the best. Gift received. Half, did you send over another GGC? Dude. That's crazy. The annoyingly awesome Half sent over a friggin' GGC. Merry Christmas, buddy. Merry Christmas to you too, Half. Merry Christmas. Thank you muchly. Thank you very much. That's so awesome. That's so generous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers, bud. Cheers. All right. Well, that was very, very unexpected, very Most welcome. Thank you kindly. Where's the little light bit? Who wants to guess? Who wants to guess? Boink. So I'm going to guess 50,000 gold this time. And I'm still sticking with that tier 4 basic. When you open up those 2-star crystals for the crystal cleanup video first week of January. Snyder, please undo the damage that Whedon did. That is a big effort. Alright, so it's stopping on its own. Let's see if it's the 50k gold. It is tier 5 ISO. And 50,000, 3 for 3. And a tier 4 class. Very cool. Oh, this can use some more tier 4 class? Is it mutant? Please be mutant. That's why when you open CGR. Yeah. Yeah. Freaking CGR on the first crystal. Good lord, blew my mind. I was hoping I would get one. I was expecting I wouldn't, but I was hoping I would. Tech. Very nice. I could use the tech, actually. Very cool. That will be great when... actually, I think to build back my tech stash a little bit. Yeah, still building my tech stash back from taking up Guardian. So thank you. Thank you for that tech. Tier 4 CC. Just looking over chat right here. Merry Halfness. There you go. I'm not stopping till I see that smile on your face. Well, cheers, bud. Falcon calling 6-star Shards. PP calling 6-star Sigs. Billy calling 6-star Nexus. Those are all amazing options. Knock on wood. Knock on wood someday. Have you ever seen Justice League Dark Apocalypse War? I have not. I heard that was supposed to be pretty good. I haven't seen it, but I heard that one was supposed to be pretty good. Is the only place to watch it, though, on the DC streaming network? Because if so, then I would need to see about getting the DC streaming network. Peep says, will there be a Christmas cereal stream? There might be a Christmas-themed cereal stream. But Christmas Eve, or Christmas Day, and Christmas Day for sure as a family day, so probably not. But we'll be doing plenty of other fun stuff before and after as well. Guys, if Justice League was like the new 52, it'd be a lot better. Yeah, but they wound up undoing new 52, didn't they? Like they ran new 52 and then like 6 months later it was more like new 20 odd some. And then they retconned it all away, didn't they? Like I liked what they were doing with some of the new 52 stuff, but I think they squashed it too quick. If I ever get a time machine, I will do you all a favor. Go back in time and make sure Wheaton never gets to make that movie. Take him to the Ice Age and chill him somewhere else until he makes it better. That is an option. Billy says, Rob, is this your longest stream? No, but it's getting there. But I said before, I was going to run through some of the 6-stars, and by golly, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. DC Rebirth. Yeah, there you go. I'm still bothered by the fact that Red Robin is a character. It's just such a silly character. You know? And Timothy Drake was never Robin. He was just like, I'm gonna be Red Robin. Like, not even like a new clever name. It's like, it's Robin, but I'm red. There's Robin and there's Red Robin. We got Blue Robin over here, and back there we've got Polka Dot Robin. We got Robins all over the place. It's like they wanted to find something to do with the character, but didn't want to spend the effort or the time developing him into somebody different. They didn't want to give him the Nightwing treatment. Like, what's the halfest measure we could give him? Damian Robin I'm all about, but Red Robin was just dumb. Which is a shame. I really dug Tim Drake as Robin. AT&T blew up DC Comics. I expect things to go downhill very fast in 2021. Yeah, see if they want to be either selling off or something. But yup, rip DC Comics. That's what happens when you put people in charge of comics that don't care about comics. It's just a asset in a portfolio. If they just adapted Jeff Johns' new 52 Justice League, it would have been 2 movies and made $2 billion plus. Yup. Have all those comics and the graphics. Great reading. Yeah. So I will say this though. So I was really big on the Batman books leading up to Batman R.I.P. Right? And I dug it. I didn't like what they did with the Joker there. I was like, okay, this is kind of a dumb new iteration of Joker. Point being, they killed Batman. Alright, cool. It's not the first time Batman's died, but alright, Batman's dead now. Then they spent a solid year building up new Batman and Robin in the most logically well-earned, well-deserved way possible. Dick Grayson as the reluctant Batman with Damian Wayne as the new Robin. And their dynamic was fantastic. It was a wonderful evolution of the franchise. Makes a heck of a lot of sense. Continuing to develop the story. And then they're like, well, actually, Batman's still alive. He's just caught in alternate dimensions through time. So we need to bring him back somehow. And I'm like, wait, no, don't do that. No, stop it. And then they killed off Robin. And I'm like, son of a gun. So dumb. And then they unkilled him off. And then they're like, yeah, well, he died, but he didn't really die. It's just... Stop it. Stop it, guys. Falcon says, my Boxing Day will be spent binging Mando Season 2. I've avoided all the spoilers except Boba Fett is back. No idea how or why or what, so I'm amped. Nice thing about that, Falcon, is that is a Episode 1 spoiler. So, like... You've been spoiled on an extremely nominal small part of Episode 1. And it honestly, it spoils nothing. It spoils nothing. Isn't Blue Robin just Nightwing? He was for a while, and then he got the stupid red costume. Some people like the red costume. I am of the opinion that I very much dislike the red costume. It's very antithetical, in my opinion, to the design of the character. He's blue again, so I think more people than not had that opinion. And then there's Batman Under the Red Hood. I read that one. I'm trying to remember what that one is, though. No, Under the Red Hood is the backstory how Jason Todd came back to life, right? Or like what Jason Todd was doing after he came back to life after whatever it was. Because you had Batman Red Hood and Under the Red Hood. Hey. Half says, Rob, somebody sent you some gifts. Well, somebody is most generous. Thank you, somebody. Thank you muchly. Half sending over some gifting crystals. Let's go check those out. Half, you are... I don't even know what to say. That is... You're awesome, bud. Insert Keanu Reeves here saying, no, you're amazing. Thank you, Half. Thank you very much. What about Hush? That is Robin also? No, it wasn't. Hush is his own character. Jason Todd only dressed up as Hush just to get a reaction out of Batman for that one encounter. That's some Sig Stones right there. That's pretty cool. I will take those Sig Stones. But no, Hush is Hush. Spoilers, even fake ones, not funny, bro. I'm glad you said that, otherwise I was going to lay on a bunch of other fake spoilers. So thank you for saying that. I think you mean annoyingly awesome. Yes, annoyingly awesome. Most annoyingly awesome. The annoyingly awesome half. Boink. See, I didn't really dig that bit with Talia. Though with Jason Todd. Like, cool, Talia is around for some of the adventures, bringing him back to life to get back at Roz. Cool. But then it's like, wait, what? No, what? No. Boink. See, it's really hard. 3 Star Shards right there. It's really hard to say fake spoilers to somebody who hasn't seen the first episode of the season yet, because there's so many fake spoilers that actually would kind of like lead into actual real spoilers. So it's tough to say. So making up really good right here. 3 Star Shards, some 4-star cats. That's always cool too. Sig Stones, and running up with some gold. Very nice. 100,000 gold. Goodness, that's a lot out of one of these. Well, annoyingly awesome legendary half. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. You have been exceptional tonight. Thank you kindly. Thank you very much. Darth Vader dies. Spoilers, Vader is Luke's father. Spoilers, Anakin does not like sand. Spoilers, Mando takes his helmet off and it's actually a giant Yoda underneath. That would have just been absolutely ridiculous in Season 1. Delightfully silly, but very ridiculous. Boink. Boink. Would love to see an animated version of all the Batman books from Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. Long Halloween would look amazing animated. Yes, I would like to see that. Well, weren't they saying that they were gonna do Long Halloween a while ago, though? Or yeah, Long Halloween a while ago. I thought that was supposed to be one of the next animated ones. Thing is, though, I wouldn't want DC Animation to do it because DC Animation does DC Animation very well as like a faux anime-esque hybrid of the original book's art. I would really want someone to really hunker down and get the style of the book down and animate that, because so much of the mood of that story comes from the drawing style and the illustration of that. It could be fun, but yes, definitely, it's true. Billy and me have decided that as soon as Yoda found out that he was going to be a dad, he just like derped off to Dagobah to avoid child support. True story. And he says, bit of a longer stream today. Yeah, I made the commitment that I was going to burn through all my 6 stars. And I was like, this is going to be quick. And yeah, we're getting there though. We're getting there, though. Anakin gets his arm sewn back on. Yeah, and he becomes Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it was Sally, right? That's her name. Or he's like Eeyore with the tail pinned on. He just has like a little arm pinned on to his robo stump. Okay. We're onto something, guys. We are definitely onto something. Let's get that debuff going. Awesome. Come here, dude. Do this and this and this and this and this. Barker. Text that. Awesome. Eeyore is the OG. It's true, man. It's very true. Eeyore is life goals. Yes, that is not a spoiler, but that is something good to keep in mind. I heard about the post-credit scene, and then went back a second time, and then watched through the first round of credits to get there. It's also not a spoiler to say that you will definitely want to watch the finale a second time. So that is not a bad thing to go back and watch post-credits. Alright, let's see what we got left here for 6 stars. Got 4 rounds left. 4 rounds. Getting there. Andy says, I've watched the Star Wars movies, but I don't know any of these references. That's okay. I've watched the finale 3 times. So good. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I feel it's very well earned. It's not a spoiler, and that's as much as I'm going into the finale. But it's very well earned. Half stopping and saying, okay, bye, Rob. Sorry, I have to go. I will send some more tomorrow. Half, you don't have to, but thank you. And thank you for the gifts and the crystals here today, bud. Very much appreciated. You are most kind. Thank you kindly. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you later, bud. So another spoiler for the finale, it's longer than the other episodes. No, actually, I don't think so. I think there's another episode in the season that is longer, time-wise. Nice thing about this show is that it works with many different final running times. Right, so some episodes are like 23 minutes, some episodes are longer than that. And the nice thing is that they know when to call it quits for an episode, right? It's not like, well, we've got an hour to fill, so let's have them just like walking in circles in the desert for a while, right? Or wherever it is that they are. It's like, hey, you know, we bought 48 hours worth of recording time in the studio here. We're going to make the most of this set, so we're just gonna do some, like, you know, strategic walking in circles here, just to kill fluff out the final runtime a little bit. It's gonna be great. What's the worst that could happen? Get out of here! Come on, Shock. Thank you. Ah, man. 6-star Groot just sitting at the bottom all alone and unloved, as well he should be. No, it's just the way it winds up working out. Just the way it works out. There we go. Let's give Groot some love. Null is my... Oh, no, Quill is my favorite character. Get my franchises mixed up there. Yeah, he was a lot of fun. He was a lot of fun, Season 1. He was fun because he was very well set, very well defined. It's like, nope, you knew exactly what you're getting with this character because he is very set in his ways. Zap, zap, zap. Stop it. Where's my auto? Thank you. It's like, come on now, where's my auto block? I would be very hard-pressed to say who's my favorite character. I mean, I gotta say, I think probably Mando, just because he's earned it more so than anybody else, I think. But I'm not gonna get into anything more than that, because that risks spoiler talk. Rob, you should start a spoiler chat in the Discord so we can geek out. You just don't visit that room until you've watched. I'd be down for that. If I've learned one thing from Star Wars, it's do not help anyone. You will end up dying. Yeah, unless your name is like Joe Skywalker or somebody, you're probably gonna have a bad time. Groot should have been an instant KO with Special 3. Hear me out, you know, how he saved everyone in Guardians 1. With a big ball of him going, no, Groot, you will die. But then he kills the opponent. He just turns into like a giant landmine or something. That could be interesting. Almost there, guys. We are almost there. We got this, we got this, we got this. Second to last round. Man, is BG even still going to be streaming? Let's see. Who is streaming right now? Just starting to emerge from the six-star depths of the grind. to see what else is going on. Zappy zap. Call it the spoiler room. Like the boiler room. There you go. Like how Grandmaster has an insta KO with his crystal, Groot could do the same with his wood ball. Yeah. It's protective shielding. It's in canon and it could work. Come on. Come on, Storm. Let's knock this dude out. Look at this split. Beautiful. Beautiful. We made it, guys. We made it. It's the last one. It's the last one. 8 million points, though, for all the 6 stars, for infinite streak with 4 stars, and then maxed out 5s. Stop it. It's not bad. If I run through the rest of the 5s, probably could get to like 9, 9.5 in a run. It's not bad. I mean, it only took 3 hours, but... but we got there. That's the thing. We got there. No unblockable for you. And he says, after the stream, I'm going to go for some Vietnamese food. Yum. Send some my way, huh? I could go for some. Hey, you got it, Billy. You got it. It was awesome. I love getting to chat with you guys. Plus, also going to put up some points in Arena. It's a double win. Triple win all around. It's a good way to spend an evening. But I'm gonna let's get a raid going here. There's a new streamer, someone who's just starting up. Get a raid going, go say hey to them. Wish them well. Stream is working on getting to the first 100 subs, so that's always cool. Falcon says, "Dang, that's an easy 50 mil country." Is 50 mil country for an easy grind? Yeah, exactly. That's why I really love this new top 300 that they got. It makes it much more straightforward for getting some new champs. Let's hope to goodness that this link here works. If not, I'm gonna pin it. But go under the handle Rob Von Raid. Cool, the link works this time. Thank goodness. There we go. So the streamer here is going by the name of Pool Dead 912. Actually, they're 9 subs shy of 100, so that's awesome. I'm gonna be popping over, wishing them well, and hanging out for just a little minute, and I can go from there. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out here the last few hours. It is always a pleasure getting to chat, say a howdy, hang out for a good bit. Thank you again to Half for sending over those gifting and greater gifting crystals. Very cool. Very much appreciated. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like the videos or like the stream, ring that notification bell, stay on top of stuff as it drops. There's plenty of stuff coming out this week, trying to get a lot of stuff out before the holiday. And then we back posting stuff even after the holiday too. So cool stuff aplenty. I'm going to be jumping over there again to the raid, saying howdy. Hope to see you guys there. But until next time, everyone, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, everyone. Bye for now.